equations. So simultaneous equations are where you're giving multiple equations, whether that's 2 or 3, and you've got multiple unknowns. So to solve any simultaneous equation, you need the same number of equations as you have unknowns. If you have an x and a y, that's 2 unknowns, so you need 2 equations. If we have an x, y, z, that's 3 unknowns, we need 3 equations. So to do this, on your TI 84, you're going to go to Apps and down to Polysimult 2. And this time we're going to go to the Simultaneous Equations Solver. We have 2 equations and we have 2 unknowns. We want to have auto, normal, float, and then degree highlighted. And then we're going to click Next, which on your calculator is next to the graph. So we click Graph. And then we're going to type in the equation. And this method is particularly good if your equation is laid out as x, y, and then a number, as I have here. So I can now type this into my calculator. So I have x plus 2y equals to 7. So that's 1x, 2y is equal to 7. My second equation is x plus y equals 5. So 1x, 1y is equal to 5. And now I'm going to solve it. And you can see we've got 2 solutions when x is 3, when y is 2. If I did this again for a third equation, this time I would do exactly the same. I'm going to go to Apps. So I'm coming out of that. I'm going to Apps, Polysimult 2, Simultaneous Equations, and this time I have 3 equations, 3 unknowns. Click Next, which is for you, Graph, and then we're going to type these equations in. So -4, 3, 7. So -4, 3, and 7. And that was equal to -107. My second equation is 3x, 3y, 3z, and that's equal to -60. So that's this one here. And then I have 9x minus y plus 3z is equal to -10. So 9x, -1y, 3z, oops, here we go, -1y, 3z, and that's equal to -10. And then again, I'm going to solve, and I have my 3 solutions. So you can use your simultaneous equation solver to do that. If you had a question where it wasn't in the order that we see here, where you have the x, then y, then z, and then a number, if it was y equals, then you could just type it into your y equals, and then you could plot them, and you could look for the intercept. So for example, if I had y equals 2x plus 4, 2x plus 4, and y equals -3x plus 7, then I can go to my graph and I can look for that intersection. I could do second, trace, intersect. So I'm getting close to the intersection on both of them, and it tells me that when x is 0.6, y is 5.2. And that's another way to use your calculator to solve simultaneous equations. This graphing method is better when you're given it in terms of y equals something. The polynomial solve is better when you're given it in terms of all the x's, all the y's, all the z's, and then the numbers. If you have 3 variables, you cannot graph it.